It is day 3 of the Republican National Convention. This week, thousands of Republican delegates from 56 states and U.S. territories are in Milwaukee. On Monday, they cast their votes to nominate former President Trump for president.
On this stage inside the Fiserv Forum, Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator JD Vance, is set to speak tonight, 2 days after the former president announced him as his VP candidate. We heard from residents in his hometown of Middletown, Ohio yesterday, and some of them proud that he was chosen as Trump's running mate. Others were concerned about his politics.
Tonight, 10 TV's political reporter Doug Petcash gives us a snapshot of Vance's stances on a couple of big issues and his resume in the Senate.
JD Vance hasn't had much time to build a Senate resume. He's only been in office for a year and a half, and it's the first political office he's ever held. But in that short time, he has been a vocal critic and outright opponent of American aid for Ukraine in its fight against the Russian invasion. He has said he is opposed to virtually any proposal for the U.S. to continue funding the war. On abortion, after Ohioans approved the Issue 1 state constitutional amendment protecting access to abortion, Vance urged Republicans to support a federal ban on abortion after 15 weeks. That stance is different from Trump's position that the issue be left to the states. But University of Dayton political science professor Chris Devine says it's common that VP candidates' policy stances evolve when they join a ticket.
Some conservative stances, like on abortion, JD Vance is there. In fact, if anything, he's moderating a bit now to align more with Donald Trump and the new Republican platform on the issue of abortion, making it more of a state issue. In JD Vance's case, maybe backing away from where he's gone further on abortion in the past.
In his short time in the Senate, Vance has shown a willingness to work across the aisle on issues, especially those directly affecting Ohioans. He and Ohio Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown introduced the Bipartisan Railway Safety Act in the wake of the toxic train derailment in East Palestine. He and Brown also called for federal disaster relief after this spring's tornadoes. And he worked with a Michigan Democratic senator on the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative Act. Professor Devine says Vance's main mission in his speech tonight is to tell the American people who he is and how he'll support Trump and the administration if they win the election. Coming up on the news at 5, how his Ohio roots could factor into that message.